Hi everyone, I'm Nadja Holtz, and right now we will cover the Blazers versus the Nets game. With me this morning is Dave Golohkov. Dave, thanks so much for joining us. Good morning.
Well, thanks for having me.
Excellent. All right, so we have Brooklyn at Portland. What are your thoughts on the Nets for this matchup?
Well, Brooklyn is, they could be in a tight spot here, sort of a West Coast, well, not sort of, they are on a West Coast trip. They're an East Coast team, played at Phoenix, played at Golden State, now they play at Portland. They're a little bit out of their neighborhood, not only in terms of location and time zone, but also playing some pretty good teams from the Western Conference, roughly, we'll say like 50-win teams. So they're kind of running the gauntlet here. Overall, Brooklyn has been decent, started better than they have been over the last couple of games, of course, because the last couple of games they've lost. But this team has played, I think, a little bit better than people expected. They're not going to fall off the table like some people thought. They'll probably be a decent playoff team in the Eastern Conference. Darren Williams is okay. Brook Lopez is decent. Joe Johnson, they've got a pretty good offense, top 10 in the NBA. So a lot of good things for this Brooklyn team, and I think they're in a tough spot here.
The Trailblazers started their season slowly, but they've really picked up their pace. Can you elaborate on that a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, I think, slowly is accurate for how the Blazers have started, but I think people are a little hard on them because this team was shot out of a cannon last season at the beginning of the year. They were just, phenomenal. So we didn't see that this year, but, a little bit slow. They picked it up of late. They're a tough team to beat at home. You got to lay a bunch of points with them here, but typically going to the Rose Garden for anyone is difficult, and I think this is going to be one of those spots for Brooklyn. Okay,
and so what's your pick?
Yeah, I'm going to lay the points here with Portland. You take a look at Brooklyn. Again, I mentioned the tough spot. Lots of West Coast games for them out of their time zone. East Coast team on the West Coast, all of that. Brooklyn on the road is dicey anyways. But you take a look, they lost by, I think it was 8 to Phoenix, 7 to Golden State. You got to lay 8 here. I think it makes sense. I think Portland's just as good as those teams. They'll be in that neighborhood. I think they win this game for sure. They'll probably be in that neighborhood, and I'm banking on, more road wariness, more road fatigue, and Portland's home court advantage is being enough to overcome that 8-point spread there.
All right, Dave, thank you so much for your feedback.
All right.
For SBR Picks, this is Nadja Holtz.
The SBR Network offers free sports picks and game breakdowns, big money free betting contests year-round, a real-time Vegas-style odds monitoring service, and much more. So come see for yourself. To stay updated on SBR news and promotions, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+, and do be sure to subscribe to the Sportsbook Review YouTube channel to catch all our daily sports shows.